definition for dentifrice. These are the cleaning agents which include tooth powder and toothpaste and are the inorganic substances which is used for cleaning the teeth and adjacent gums, and it also enhances removal of dental plaque and stains. So it can be applied with the finger or preferably with the toothbrush. It is supplied in paste, powder, gel or liquid form, which are called as dentifrices. And these are abrasive in nature. These are applied as powders and paste. So the application part we will see later words. So this dental caries can be prevented with the help of dentifrices, because the dentifrices, why it is used is to clean our teeth, to clean the gum portion of the teeth, to clean the outermost portion of the teeth area, and it can be supplied in the form of paste, powder, gel and liquid form. So these are basically used to clean the teeth and the adjacent gums. Flossing and brushing regularly. We should clean our teeth regularly, manually with the help of finger as well as by brushing. Administration of fluoride, that is adding sodium fluoride from 0.7 to 1 ppm in the public water supply. So this is one of the treatment, or we can say not treatment, the treatment we will take once we suffer from the disease. To prevent the dental caries, what precaution can be taken is, this can be done on the what you can say, on the higher level of the city area or the district area. We could say that to insert or to add sodium fluoride from 0.7 to 1 ppm in the public water supply. So the water which we take usually, which we drink usually day to day, in that if we add sodium fluoride up to 1 ppm concentration, so no one will suffer from the dental caries. This is one of the precautions that could be taken. What is the role of fluoride? It is very much important. In the descriptive question, always this question comes. You can please note it down. What is the role of fluoride? What is the role of fluoride in the treatment of decays or in the treatment of dental caries formation? So the role of fluoride is, there are certain points in that. First one is, it helps in preventing dental caries. Second is, fluoride is the trace element which occurs in the body. So water fluoridation as well as topical fluoride application appears to prevent caries. We can either insert fluoride in the water in the public water supply, or we can topically apply the fluoride on the tooth surface externally, topically, by flossing or by the brushing, which is going to prevent the caries formation. So the topical fluoride sustains the fluoride levels in the oral cavity. So it sustains over there for longer period of time in the oral cavity, which is going to prevent our next tooth decay or tooth caries formation. It can also affect both the inorganic tooth structure and the bacterial metabolism in the plaque. So it is going to affect the metabolism part also, which is happening due to bacteria, due to ingestion or due to intake of carbohydrates that we take from the food. So now this is again a revision point for you. The major constituent of the tooth and bone is hydroxyapatite, which is called as HAP, which on addition of fluoride results in fluorapatite. See, I was just finding this term. It is called as fluorapatite or fluoridated hydroxyapatite, because not all the hydroxyl groups are replaced by the fluoride. So it is called as fluoridated hydroxyl apatite. So mode of action of fluoride is, so now see, this is very much important. Mode of action, you can enlist these points also for role of fluoride and how it shows its action. What is the mechanism of action of fluoride is, there are 2 points in that. First one is decreased acid solubility and second one is bacterial inhibition. Now what is this decreased acid solubility? Now see, what happens is, fluoride decreases the solubility of enamel in acid. It tries to prevent, or it prevents the solubility of enamel in the acid. Okay, so the bacteria which are present in the mouth, which are getting generated if you take carbohydrate or if you take sugars. So due to that, certain bacteria are getting generated, and we get formation of that bacteria and that carbohydrate. They are forming certain acids, lactic acid. So this fluoride, it helps not to dissolve the surface of enamel and not to solubilize the surface of enamel in the acid portion. Second, the caries lesions causes enamel to become more permeable to fluoride, favor fluoride uptake by HAP. The caries which are occurring on our tooth surface, tooth decays or tooth caries, what happens is these caries, they initiate the enamel. They start the process of enamel to become more permeable to the fluoride. If we take fluoride, अगर हम लोग fluoride ले रहे internally or topically, what will happen? If there are certain caries formation on your teeth, what will happen? This caries will help the enamel to increase the permeability of this fluoride through the enamel, which will favor the fluoride uptake by the hydroxyapatite. So hydroxyapatite का क्या होगा? It can favor the fluoride uptake by the HAP. HAP में अगर कुछ fluoride हमारा जमा हुआ है, which is getting accumulated in the hydroxyapatite, means what? The hydroxyl groups and the carbonate groups, if they are getting replaced by the fluoride group, by the fluoride as a trace element, what will happen? That HAP will accumulate, or it will get the carbonate and the hydroxyl groups, these are getting replaced by the fluoride, and so HAP will have some huge concentration or some major contribution of fluoride, right? So this will help the enamel to become more permeable to fluoride. So this caries usually helps us, our enamel, to become more permeable to fluoride so that they can favor the fluoride uptake with the help of HAP. This fluoride, they also causes reduction in the number of defects in the apatite crystals. So hydroxyapatite crystals जो भी है, अगर उसमें कुछ भी defects होते हैं, this fluoride helps to reduce the number of defects in the apatite crystals. This is one of the mode of action of fluoride. It is decreased acid solubility. In that you can write down all these 3 points. First, वो solubility कम करता है enamel का in the acid which is getting generated in the mouth. Second one is the caries lesions helps the enamel to increase the permeability or to become more permeable to this fluoride uptake. And second, it also, third one, it also reduces the number of defects in the apatite crystal. So what will happen is the HAP, it will be have more and more fluoride if it is having less number of defects. So it will be have more and more fluoride, so that HAP can help the formation of our tooth, for the development of our tooth easily.